All right, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Miss Lady CC, Leaders in Purpose, honey, spiritual enlightenment and educate, make love to my mind, honey, as well as dimensional health, because we talking to the soul, we talking to the soul. I want to give honor to God. Christianity is my foundation. Even though I study other spiritualities and religions, I give honor to Christianity, and I give honor to all the other spiritualities and religions that come together in peace and love and unity. Okay, okay, okay. I also want to take time to give honor to my ancestors, both here indigenous to America as well as Africa. So we're going to give them a moment of silence. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm going to go ahead on and start off with the Metro Nectar, Volume 1 by Ra and Nefer Amen. And as we all know, well, as you know now, that Moses, Jesus, as well as Joseph, got their foundational teachings in Egypt and Timbuktu, most likely, honey, because everybody came from all over the world to study history, philosophy, astronomy, agriculture. Every system of education you have now started in melanated, black Africa, sugar dumpling. And that's why they're trying to steal our history. That's why they don't want to let us know. But honey, we know now. We know now. And because of that, I decided to come together as a lover of truth, facts, as well as a lover of everyone, to come together in peace and love and unity and bring all the things that we could celebrate together and teach those and love those. And the things that, hey, that you have fight over, anyway, anybody going to destroy my peace, okay, okay, okay. So right now we're going to start with the Metter Netter. It was one of the first holy writings. I don't have my Egyptian Book of the Dead here. But we also, of course, we have the books of Thoth, the Emerald Tablets, and other holy writings. You go ahead on and check out Billy Carson on YouTube about those. He is the expert. Okay, okay. Today is Saturday, representing Seker, Kemetic Seker, Fatah, Ahmed, Kafir, Canaanite, Tazakia, El, Ama, Ama, Kabbalistical, Bina, Yoruba, Babaluya A, and Indus Kush Kali. So I want to give honors, like I said, to those things that we can come together in peace about. We can come together in love about, okay? The third sphere, planet Saturn, day Saturday, color indigo and black, number 13. You got whatever your holy word of power is, make sure you use that, because we're getting ready to do something. Check your emotional freedom technique, and we need you to have your word of power to go through you, go through your meridians, go through your to get you to vibe higher, We want to vibe higher, honey, because we're all energy and we all connect to the universe, honey. So we want to vibe high. We want to vibe high, okay? Some of the positive emotional traits are stable, sober, steadfast, reserved in speech, thrifty, studious, assert, steadfast in friendship, reliable, appreciative of structure and limitations, patient and hardworking. Some of the negative emotional traits is misanthropic, taciturn, morose, depressed, covetous, jealous, mistrustful, suspicious, liar, malicious, miscontent, timorous, miserly, unappreciative of structure and limitations, acquisitive, unsympathetic, stubborn, inhibited, phobias, mistrustful, unadaptive, separative, envious, various, and stingy. Okay, the mental traits is suppression of thought process through deep concentration, resulting from perfection in the mid-ab meditation system, leading to the ability to awaken and direct the units of spiritual power. This is the Neteru deities and spirits. And B, enter into attunement with the spiritual forces that are in charge of the orderly unfoldment of events in the world, hence good powers of planning, organizing, hence appreciative of structure and limitation. Those are the positive mental traits. The negative is lack of concentration, hence poor planning, absence of plans, and appreciative of structure and limitations. So when you receive a second reading, you must stop your forward movement to achieve your goal and meditate on your objective, or to intuit the structure governing your undertaking, and thus come up with a viable plan. We know the Bible talks about this, that you need a plan, you need a vision. Definitely do. We have my scripture keys for kingdom living. I've had these for years and years and years and years and years. my strongly adopted concordance of the Bible. I've had for years and years and years and years and years. I say years, sugar double, and I mean years. My NIV, KJV, NASB, NAP, AMP. I probably have this longer than all of them. No, I've lost my original Strongs. I had a different Strongs than this. My NIV is the KJV, NASB, and the AMP together, and my favorite is my Maxwell Leadership Bible. And because the Bible was copied from a spiritual text, was written on the pyramid walls from Old Kemet and other places. You have a spelling. Your words have a positive effect. Your words have a negative effect. Words can make you feel good. Words can make you feel bad. I can say, honey, you are doing great, good, fantastic, excellent, wonderful, marvelous. Guess what, honey? You start feeling all good. Everything is wonderful. But what if I say, honey, you is nothing but a low down, dirty, stanky, funk, you know, something like that. I ain't gonna say because stands for life. Then that make you feel bad. Don't that make you feel bad? Somebody call you names and carrying on, carrying on. Well, that right there is an effect on you. And so an effect is the same thing as a spell. A spell is an effect on you. And so we have this book here called Forbidden Magic Spells from the Bible. And all that is using words to make things happen. Because you know, honey, it's all energy. It's all energy. And the more you build up that energy, honey, the more it's likely to happen. The more you think about positive things, the more you work toward positive things. Let's say you want to be a millionaire. You start doing millionaire things. Start seeing yourself a millionaire, talking to yourself like a millionaire, doing things like you're a millionaire. I'm not talking about spending. I'm not talking about having that mindset. Guess what? You're going to become there. That's all magic is, honey. That's all magic is to me. I don't know about somebody else, but that's all it is to me. So anyway, we got this book, Forbidden Magic Spells of the Bible. And so we're going to be using these books today. I have Sacred Woman. I'm going to be using that too. So the level of second, the meditation process depends on the ability to still all thought processes, making your mind blank in order to sense the underlying structure of your undertaking. So even the Bible talks about meditating. So although most people will not be able to attain this level of meditation, they should at least try to slow down a thought process in order to fully concentrate on intuiting the plan drawing from past experiences. Now, this is a compromise. All things considered, elders 56 and up will be most successful as their greater experience and lower metabolic rate, which is the best catabolic mode, will provide them with a greater abundance of food for thought and patience. It will be advantageous for younger people under 42 who receive this reading to seek the advice of capable elders. So that's what we said with that. Now we're gonna do what we call emotional freedom technique. Now I like this because I learned this from I have a counselor and I love my counselor. She is amazing. And I learned this from her. It's called emotional freedom technique. Now, of course, our ancestors did this, but it's just now been given recognition in the United States of America by, I forget the guy's name who they give credit to, even though it started off N.O. Kemet. Anyway, it's the EFT, emotional freedom technique. And so what we're going to do is we're going to release all that negative stuff in our minds, okay, in our bodies, in our meridians. We're going to release all that negative stuff, honey, and we're going to replace it with positive. And that's why you need to have a positive word. I don't know what your positive word is. Maybe it's I love me. Maybe it's Nebraska. Maybe it's yes, yes. Maybe it's go, you know. Whatever your, maybe it's namaste. Whatever your positive word is, honey, we're going to do what we call emotional freedom technique. And all we usually is just tapping. Tap, tap, tap. And we're going to be tapping, honey. So get that positive word. Let me see what I have a positive word here that I'm going to use, but I'm not going to say it. Okay. Whatever your positive word is, get that positive word. Because we want that positive word in our meridians, in our vibes. In our meridians, in our vibes. Come on. That positive word, all we got to do is tap. Let's tap the top of our head, say the magic word. Tongue at the roof of the mouth. Squeeze that pubic muscle. Connect to the third eye. Let's go. Come on. All right. Come on, the eye, side of the eye. below the eye. Below. 10. All right, shoulders, come on. Tap, y'all, tap. Emotional freedom technique. Got this from my counselor. Everybody should have a counselor. Mental health is very important, especially if you've been through trauma, different things. Kind of get a counselor. And I thank God I got my counselor through my VA. I love my VA. VA, I love you. Side, come on. Not the side, but up here. Oh, right here. Right below the clavicle. Tap, baby, tap. Okay, we karate chop, we do the wrist, karate chop. Wrist, palm up, other side, wrist, karate chop, palm up. Palm down, wrist, karate chop. Palm up, palm down, palm down, karate chop. Okay, and I do my hips, come on. Tap them hips, y'all, come on. Tap them hips, come on, come on, come on. And up and down the legs, honey, tap up and down the legs, come on. Inside and outside, okay? There we go, and then just shake it out. Just shake it out. Just shake it out. Just shake it out. Doesn't that feel good? Uh-oh. I shook a thing off here anyway. All right, and so that was wonderful, wasn't it? And then I do what I call check myself before I wreck myself. And what that does is, we thank God that God forgives us for our sins, and we have grace, and we have all that. But guess what? We can get all that stuff out of us before we die. We can get all that stuff out of us right now. And so God has shown me a way to, and through reading volume 4, actually, volume 4 of the Metadata, how to check myself before I wreck myself, okay? So I want you to get your moral codes out. I don't care what your moral code is, if it comes from the Bible. Does your moral code come from the Bible? Does it come from the Kabbalah, the Torah, the Upanishad, the Bhagavad Gita? Does your moral code come from you? Say, honey, I am the universe. Okay, well, your moral code come from you. I don't believe in God. Honey, whatever you follow to treat yourself right and to treat others right, get that moral code out. I like Sacred Woman. It has the 42 laws of Ma'at in it. And some history has proven that the Bible, the 10 Commandments, taken for the 42 laws of Ma'at. Here's what I say. Honey, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Okay? All right. We only have 13 minutes, 45 seconds. So anyway, we're going to get whatever your moral code is, okay? I can sit down with this. Whatever your moral code is, get whatever your moral code is, okay? And if you did it, if you followed your moral code, give yourself a hug. Give yourself the biggest hug in the whole wide world, yay. But if you didn't follow your moral code, honey, picture yourself following your moral code. Take that situation back. Bring it back up in your memory. Picture yourself following your moral code, and let it bring up some good feelings. Okay, let it bring up some wonderful feelings of accomplishment, and then feel how it felt when you did it. The positive effect on yourself. Okay, then feel the positive effect on others. Okay, then give yourself a hug. That way, if that comes up again, you'll most likely do it correct, because this is the last thing in your mind is you doing it correctly instead of you doing it negatively. All right, so let's go ahead. The 42 Laws of Ma'at, I'm in The Sacred Woman by Queen Afua on page 12. I will not do wrong. I will not steal. I will not act with violence. I will not kill. If you follow your moral code, give yourself the biggest hug in the world. Yay. If you did not follow your moral code, picture yourself following your moral code and the positive effect on yourself and others. Give yourself a hug. Yay, yay, okay. All right, we're going to go through it because I did want to go to the Bible. Okay. I will not cause pain. I will not waste food. I will not lie. I will not desecrate holy places. I will not speak evil. I will not abuse my sexuality. I will not cause the shedding of tears. I will not sow seeds of regret. If you followed your moral code, whatever it is, give yourself a hug. If you didn't follow your moral code, picture yourself following your moral code. Picture and feel the positive effect on yourself, the positive effect on others, and give yourself a hug. Honey, I am not your judge. I'm not your jury, honey. Okay, I'm just here just to say, hey, honey, let's feel great together. Let's do best together. Let's vibe higher together. Okay. I will not lay waste the plowed land. Oh, let's see. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I will not. I will not abuse. Oh yeah. I will not sow seeds of regret. I will not be an aggressor. I will not act guilefully. I will not lay waste the plowed land. I will not bear false witness. I will not set my mouth in motion against any person. I will not be wrathful and angry except for a just cause. I will not copulate with a man's wife, and I will not copulate with a woman's husband. Now, this is up to you on you. Now, we know in some areas of our country, polygamy is legal. Okay, we know in some relationship, people, honey, they believe in open relationships. So you got to take that in consideration. Like I said, I'm not your judge and I'm not your jury. I'm not here to tell you, honey, you wrong. You got to do da 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 da. I'm just here to say, hey, let's vibe higher. Let's treat each other. Let's treat ourselves right first, and let's treat each other right. So if you did your moral values, give yourself a hug. If you did not do your moral values, picture yourself doing it correctly. Perhaps, you stepped out on your spouse. Make sure you let them know. That's what I never did, but if I did, I would tell them, but unless I fear for my life, and then I'm out of there and be like, this ain't for me. It's not for you, honey, go on and go. It's better than living in sin, living in, I'm not even supposed to say sin, because what sin to me may not be sin to you. So, but I don't believe in living in fear and all that, yada, yada, yada. Okay. I will not pollute myself. I will not cause terror. I will not pollute the earth. I will not speak in anger. I will not turn from words of right and truth. I will not utter curses. I will not initiate a quarrel. If you followed your code of ethics, your moral code, give yourself a hug. If you did not, picture yourself, picture the positive effect on yourself, positive effect on others, give yourself a hug. Okay. So that's enough of that. We wanted to go to the Bible, though, because, again, the Bible is my foundation, and I am, so glad that the phenomenal foundation that I had, in spite of all the things that we hear about the Catholic Church, the raping of the children and the different things like that. I was Catholic first, and then Jehovah's Witness, and then Seventh-day Adventist, and then Holiness Minister's Wife in Holiness. I want to go ahead and get the Maxwell Leadership Bible, okay? My favorite part in here is sugar dumpling. I'm sorry, my favorite part in here is born to lead. You and I were born to lead. Genesis 1:26-31. Take a look at 5 observations based on Genesis 1:26-31 that suggest our God-given leadership potential. Being made in God's image means we were created to lead. After God said, let us make mankind in our image, he said so that they may rule. And one way we reflect God's image is by leading. And when they say they, it means male and female. Male and female. If you go back to the writings on the pyramid walls, copied from the sacred text, God was looked at as not only of a male, but also had both the male and the female, had the characteristics of the male and female, or it was represented by the male and female, and we are the children. So, and because of that kind of a situation, that's how the marriage was: male, female, and children. So God had the male and female energies, and when the patriarchal society came, they took out the matriarchal and they put in the patriarchal. And so now we just have the male represented in the Bible, and it says the female is just, just known. Okay, we're in Genesis 1:26-31. God commanded both male and female to rule. Now that's verse 27. So God created mankind in his own image. In the image of God, he created them, male and female, he created them. Now you have some of your religions say no, there wasn't. Again, the female is the one who brings forth, And so it started with the feminine. And again, I appreciate telling you about both. All, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just so good to know what other people believe. Because I believe in respect. Now, just like I want you to treat you like I want you to treat me like you want to be treated, I will treat you like I want to be treated. I respect you. That's what you say. I respect you. Just respect me too, okay? Respect what I believe too. 3, we're to rule over the earth, but not necessarily each other. Now, this is verse 28. We're not directed to rule each other, but over the earth's creatures. And remember back in my it says respect the animals and respect the children. Treat the children right, treat the animals right. Okay? And even God in the Bible talks about how that, we're not to be cruel to animals. We're supposed to give, to me, is my goal. When God gave me the earth, our ancestors the earth, all our ancestors the earth, God gave it as a gift. And it's my goal to give that earth back to God even better, because it's a gift. Just like when it was time to sow and reap, when they said the master, quote unquote, came and gave the servant some talents, and they gave it back to him, with more. And so I don't really like that master slave, because unfortunately that's been taken literally, and people have used that for superiority, that I'm superior, and even President Lincoln said if there must be a superiority, it has to be the white man. If there's to be a superiority and inferiority, it has to be the white man. And so I say superiority and inferiority. Superiority in what? Superiority in love, superiority in hate, superiority in what? You know what I'm saying? So I believe in being superior in love. Follow peace and holiness with all, so that we may see God. And so this Hamas Israeli war just breaks my heart. We're supposed to follow peace and holiness with all, so that we can see God. So why in the world are we killing folks just to build, just for money, just for tourism, and da 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 da? Yeah. I know, honey, that we get some politics in here too, but I just got to say it. And speaking about politics, speaking about reparations, melanated people, we didn't come here as freeloaders. We came here, we were indigenous to here, and we built this land, we built this country. Everybody has had reparations except us, everybody. The Ukrainians get billions and billions of dollars. They just approved a bill of billions of dollars to go to Ukraine. What did they do for America? I mean, I understand, they need help. But honey, oh my goodness, take care of home first. We got folks homeless in the streets. We got folks losing their jobs. AI is taking a lot of folks' jobs. We got health care crisis here in America. Why don't you take care of home first? Sweep around your own front door before you try to sweep around mine, honey. Okay, that's a song. Sweep around your own front door before you try to sweep around mine. Let's continue. All of us are to serve one another in the areas of our gifting and purpose, and that's why we have leaders and purpose. What is your purpose? What is your purpose? Your purpose, your purpose, your purpose, your purpose. Serve others in that area of your purpose. God created everything for a purpose. Our general purpose is to lead, but each of us should ask God, Lord, what is my specific purpose? I am in the Maxwell Leadership Bible. I need to tape it up, but this is one of my favorite Bibles. Please don't forget your strong, exhaustive concordance of the Bible, and don't forget your NIV, KJV, NASB, AMP. Honey, this has like 4 different versions. It's amazing. I love it. I love it. The last one is, each person's leadership is best exercised in his or her area of giftedness. Now, when we discover our gifts, we'll naturally lead in those areas where we're most productive, intuitive, comfortable, influential, and satisfied. So love yourself. Love yourself, honey. I know growing up, I did not love myself. I worked in the church for years and years and years, and I put everybody before me. And now at my later age, I love my age. I love it, honey, but I'm learning who I am. I'm loving myself. And I'm loving the purpose that I'm here for. I love the purpose I'm here for. I love it. And speaking about loving that, I have a Blog Talk Radio show. It's on Blog Talk Radio, and it's also Leaders of Purpose. Please check me out on that. We also have the Cruise Club Travel Agency, Honey, I'm a travel agent. So, baby, whatever you need, international or national, I am there for you. You want to plan a trip, text Maat, MAAT, 531-721-5501. I also have some books, some clubs you can join, some clubs you can join just for a small fee so that we can have fun, food, different things to go along with it. But, honey, we have a book club. We have a caring community social intelligence, where we go out and do things in the community. We have a dimensional health, where we go together and exercise. You'll go with me to the gym, and we'll exercise, have fun together, do tours. Honey, just text my out. You want to have a great time, you want to do something different, text my out. 531-721-5501. I want to give thanks to KPAO TV here in Omaha, TV station here in Omaha, Nebraska, for allowing me to have a Leaders in Purpose show. And I thank you for all y'all who are here supporting me. I love you, I love you, I love you. And don't forget, you, and you, honey. We are all leaders in purpose, honey, whether we recognize it or not. Peace, blessings, and prosperity to all. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. I love you. I love you, my ancestors, both at home and abroad. I love you, everybody who stands for righteousness, with peace, liberty, righteousness, and justice for all. I love everybody who stands for that, righteous, justice, and peace. And please support reparations for FBA, Foundational Black Americans. Peace, blessings, and prosperity. Bye-bye.